Hello and welcome to Living with Decay.
I'm Brinley.
And I'm Moore. And this is Extended Study in Graphic Design. Living with Decay is a great show where we do fun graphic design stuff.
In this episode, we're going to introduce you to what the show is all about and what we will be getting up to over the next few months.
This topic we call Living with Decay may come across as dark or brooding, and while we will likely have some grunge aesthetics pop up, you will come to see that it's quite the opposite. It's more about a celebration and shedding some light on what we think can be a fascinating discussion. We want to look at the life in decay and explore its connection with dynamic feedback and movement, but also time and place.
Some ideas we had for possible projects are a book about decay-related flora that is bound with decay-related flora, like moss, mould or fungi. Furniture that looks like it's decaying, this could be a possible collaboration brief. Or a public installation or sculpture that plays with experimental themes of decay.
In the context we are looking at, there is an obvious message of renewability. A project by an architect and designer called Andrea Ling has shown us a relevant insight into this. The project is about experimenting with decay and using it as a device to explore new materials that may benefit us and the planet. We would like to explore this area.
There are some key fields of design and design communication that we would like to cover. These are influenced by what is relevant to the subject, but also by what we see ourselves doing in the future. Some of these fields include big object fabrication, excessive experimentation with print, playful use of textile and non-standard materials, full typeface design, and public humiliation.
No, Brinley, public installation.
And public installation.
A graphic design studio called Textbook Studio has been an inspiration to what areas are important for us. A project they did for Feed Futures showcases some of these qualities. It's a fabricated object that is full of a fun use of type and placed in a public space to be interacted with. But what is more important to us is how it inspires people to do something. And this leads me on to my wrap for this introduction. Living with Decay is about experimenting with texture, type, and playful printing techniques. But it's also about inspiration. We want it to be a call for action. The work should encourage a creative attitude and inspire people to interact with life and the world around them through play-tinted glasses.